Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brendan, aka Triple D, and I'm back with another story time. I actually gotta re-record this whole entire story time because as soon as I finished commentating over it, I fucking deleted the file. Yeah. So with this story time, before anything, leave a like or I'm going to turn your girlfriend into a worm and she will forever ask you if you will love her. And besides that, if there's a lesson to be learned, don't be like the people I'm about to talk about. They're not the brightest individuals. Yeah, let's hop straight into it. So, this story time, it all happened a couple months ago. It was November, and the new Pokemon game came out. And I've been hearing pretty good things about this game, so I'm like, fuck it, dude. I gotta play it. But unfortunately, I didn't have anything to play it on. And Pokemon likes to cuck its players and only be on Nintendo Switch. Don't really know why, but I do know why. I just don't want to get into that. So I'm standing there, broke. I don't have enough money to go get myself a Nintendo Switch. And I'm looking in my closet. And I find my old iPhone 11 and my trusty old Xbox One with the Halo fucking collection. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I don't really use these things. I got a PS5 now. I upgraded my phone. Maybe it's time I got rid of these things and got some cash and copped a fucking Switch. So I drive out of town to this GameStop because GameStop doesn't have a location in my area. And this GameStop I went to, it was in a mall with a shit ton of mall security. So I go inside and I'm like talking to them. Hey, can I trade this stuff in and get fucking reward points towards the Switch? And they're all like, yeah, we can give you $5 in points for all the stuff. I'm like, what? They're like, no, I'm just kidding. You actually have more than enough for the Nintendo Switch, and you can actually upgrade it to the OLED. I'm like, oh, the OLED? What's that? They tell me it's like the newest version of it, bigger screen, best like fucking graphics, bigger space, storage, all the good stuff. And I'm like, you know what? We're here for a good time, not a long time. Upgrade that shit. Give me that shit right fucking now. I need it. Yeah, so I start like trading it in and they wipe all my stuff off my like Xbox, my phone, no biggie. And as soon as I'm like going to get the stored credit towards the Switch, the cash register starts like fucking up their computer systems. And I don't know if it was because the worker was like new to his job or whatever, but we can't blame him. Just blame the fucking computer systems. So it's like messing up, and he's like, all right, let me go talk to my manager, get him to come out and help. I'm like, okay. So he walks back into his manager's room, and as he's walking back, I hear the front door open. And I turn around, my girlfriend turns around too, and we are greeted with an unholy sight. It is a squad of Edgars with their cookie jackets and ripped ass jeans with Air Force Ones on, the black Air Forces. So, as soon as you seen those Air Forces, you knew something was fucking up. And conveniently, these kids all had ski masks on. And I'm like, thinking to myself, damn, I'm really about to go through some shit right now. So, these kids, I thought they were going to rob me, but thankfully, they didn't. They're all middle schoolers. I could have probably like beaten like fucking four of them up. I'm a pretty big dude, you know. Like I go to the gym religiously, but gym can't stop a nine. All that muscle can't stop a nine. Yeah. So these kids, they walk over to the PS5 like area, and in this GameStop, they had the controllers like on the wall on the outside. And I'm like looking at them, and they're like looking at me, looking around to see if any workers are around. And they just fucking went over to the controllers and started like fucking yanking at them, trying to get them off the wall. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? What am I watching? And as they're doing it, the fucking worker and the manager, they come out and they see what's going on. And they're like, hey, stop. And these kids, they finally get these controllers undone. And they start running outside. But by the time they started running outside, the worker and the manager, they were able to call security. And these 5 kids, they started running with their PS5 controllers. And mall security were like, nah, bro, we can't let you do this. Those controllers, they're too much. If we lose those, the mall's gonna shut down. So security, big dude, he tackles 2 of these kids to the ground and he like holds them down and they're like squirming, screeching like, get off me, get off me. And he's like, nope, you guys are going to wait for a long time. Just fucking with them. And I'm like sitting there watching this. And the kids are looking at me. And I'm like, dude, I decided to fuck with them. I was just pointing at them and I started laughing. And they're like looking at me, mean mugging me. And then the cops show up and they put these kids in the back of the car. And I'm not really sure what happened after that. Maybe the cops like took them back home and like told their parents or some shit. I hope that's all what happened. Like, I hope nothing too serious happened. They're just kids. We don't want them to ruin their chances of life over a PS5 controller. Cause trust me, just switch over to PC. Save yourself the struggle. But yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this story time, maybe you guys should leave a like down below. Share it to some people who you think might also enjoy the story time. Like maybe your friends, family, co-workers, your pet worm that's also your girlfriend. Uh, Listen, if you don't like the video, it's gonna happen. She's gonna turn into a worm and ask if you love her for eternity. But yeah, leave a comment down below if you have any similar story times. Make sure you like and subscribe maybe, because I have more story times like this coming up. Even better than this. But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I will catch you guys another time. And yeah, peace out.